A year ago in Brazil, almost 300 people died in a mining catastrophe. It also left widespread environmental damage. CGTN's Paulo Cabral visited the community to see how it is coping.
Toxic mud on the bottom of the Parauapebas River recently resurfaced following heavy rain and flooding in Minas Gerais. It's just one reminder of the disaster that struck this region just over a year ago, when a mining dam owned by Brazilian giant Vale collapsed, releasing almost 13 million cubic meters of waste, killing 270 people. The impact is still affecting the livelihoods of tens of thousands in the region. Maria Luisa lives right on the banks of the Parauapebas.
I feel I have been physically and mentally ill since then. I'm depressed. I cry all the time. If I remember or talk about it, I begin crying every time. It messed up my life. I don't have a life anymore, actually. People tell me I'm not the happy woman I once was.
Vale has been working to clean up the environmental mess and provide assistance to those in need. Many complain the company's actions wrecked families for which no money will solve. The remains of 259 victims have been retrieved and identified, but 11 people are still missing, and authorities have promised their families that search operations will continue indefinitely. Tents have been set up by recovery workers so they can continue excavations even in bad weather. These two women lost their sisters and are among those still waiting and hoping to give them a proper burial.
The anguish of waiting for news, of not knowing if they will find anything, really drives a person crazy. We know they can't be alive, but still, sometimes I think of calling her.
Atamayo Ferreira used to work in the Corrego do Feijão mine. He was supposed to be on duty on the day of the disaster, but took the day off because he was feeling unwell. However, his sister and his sister-in-law did go to work and never came back.
I worked there for 20 years. So I knew everybody that worked there. Now we have a community that has been totally wrecked as it tries to get back on its feet.
Last week, Minas Gerais state prosecutors indicted 16 executives from Vale and TÜV Süd, a German consulting company responsible for inspecting the dam, for homicide and environmental crimes.
We have evidence showing that the dam that burst was in a risky situation, and Vale knew about it at least since September 2017.
Vale has declined to comment on any of these issues. Last year, the company reported a third-quarter profit following earlier losses connected to the disaster. The business appeared to be recovering, while the survivors try to get on with their lives. Paulo Cabral, CGTN, Brumadinho.